All right, we're going to take a look at this video from ABC 15 Arizona. The name of the video is Gilbert Officer's Trick Raises Questions About Drivers' Rights. I want to show you what this cop does to this innocent man who's just going about his business using the public roadways in his private vehicle going from point A to point B, and then he gets harassed by this Arizona cop. Check this out.
Do you think he tricked you? Like this was like some trick he had up his sleeve?
Yeah, I feel tricked.
A Valley police officer accused of lying to a driver, tricking him to give a breath sample during a DUI stop.
ABC 15 Chief Investigator Dave Biscabine got the body camera video, and it raises a lot of questions.
This Dave Biscabine guy, he's actually done some really good research. He's a pretty good investigative journalist from the things that I've seen, and he's uncovered a whole lot of police corruption in these police departments.
And both about this case and your rights.
It's about 1:30 a.m. and a Gilbert police officer is making a traffic stop. He claims the driver was going 40 in a 30.
That's why I stopped you. You have your license.
I do.
Okay, can I see that?
Okay. Am I able to?
Yeah. Do you have any weapons?
No.
Okay, you're fine. How much you had to drink tonight, man?
No.
None?
No.
Okay, nothing to drink earlier?
Nope.
The officer.
Let me just back up here. Never answer questions. Sorry, I don't answer questions. Did you take an oath to the Constitution of the United States, which includes the Bill of Rights? Yes, I did. I'm going to take the fifth. I'll give you whatever information you need me to give you, and that's about it. I don't answer questions. The more you talk, the more they can use against you.
Doesn't believe him.
Okay, real quick, Cody, let me just take a look at your eyes here, man. See that finger? Can you just follow with your eyes?
No, you can't take a look at my eyes. Give me the ticket. If you said I was speeding, I don't believe you. I wasn't speeding. I'll prove it in court, whatever. Do what you got to do. You're not going to see my eyes.
He does what's called an HGN test on his eyes, then asks him to get out of the car for more tests.
Why do I have to get out of that? Isn't this just a routine traffic stop? What are you doing, officer? I'd prefer to stay here and you get me a supervisor right now. I want to talk to your supervisor. What's this all about, really? Sufficient. Oh, I didn't tell you. I pulled you over to take some time and figure out why I pulled you over.
Okay, that's fine. I don't need that.
The officer arrests the driver.
He got offended about
Reads
that.
him his rights, and then the officer says he needs to do one more thing.
Nope. All right. There's one thing I want to just take a look at your eyes real fast. Can you just close your eyes and tilt your head back for me? Okay, no medication use or anything like that?
You don't have to do this, by the way. I don't have to tilt my head back. I don't have to do any of this. I want your supervisor and I want my lawyer. Not giving you anything.
Medication, that's it.
Okay, that's it. What kind of allergy medication?
Xyzal, Tahlequah.
Oh, I've never heard of that one. Okay. All right. And one last time, I just want to look at the other eye back over here. Because, were you taking any kind of medications or stims? Nothing like that?
No.
Okay. All right. So just close your eyes because there's something. I'm looking at your eyes as they tremble right there. Okay, you can go with your eyes. Hey, look at that. Positive for alcohol. I'm not an idiot.
So look. Oh, I'm not an idiot. Look, you were under the influence of something. I'm not an idiot. This cop was offended. This cop got irritated and agitated and offended when this guy would not take his field sobriety test.
The officer is actually now a sergeant.
Okay, so that's Gilbert police officer. This is Gilbert, Arizona. Gilbert, Arizona police officer Andrew Templeton.
Andrew Templeton. And the driver, that's Cody Matner.
It's hard to, go back and watch that video because it brings back the feeling of, being tricked into doing something. I had never been arrested. I don't really know my rights. I don't know what he's allowed to do, what he's not allowed to do. So, yeah, I feel.
So, Cody, if you don't know your rights, you don't have rights. And if you don't have rights, then expect people to trample your rights that you don't have, that you're not using. You actually have rights. The cop knows that you have them, and he's employing deceptive practices to move you away from your rights so he can run roughshod all over you. That's what cops do. That's what they're trained to do. They're trained in the art of deception, Cody. Everybody should know this by now.
Like I was tricked.
In Arizona, you have the right to refuse a breath test at the scene. If police have enough evidence, they can get a warrant from a judge to draw.
If they have enough evidence, they can get a warrant from a judge to get a blood draw.
Your blood.
And I was already arrested in handcuffs at this point, so I'm not really sure what he was looking for.
Yeah, that's right. And so you tip your head back. Did he touch you with it? Do you remember?
Yeah, I felt it like touch my nose.
Okay, you can open your eyes.
I've asked many colleagues and no one else has ever seen what they saw in this video.
Chris Doran is Cody's defense attorney.
Yeah, I think that this is deception at its finest.
Gilbert police declined an interview request. They also wouldn't comment specifically on this case, but in a general statement, they did say, quote, "The use of a preliminary breath test instrument to collect an open-air sample to identify the presence of alcohol is neither listed in nor forbidden by our policy."
Talk about covering your fellow thin blue line gang member, man.
In plain language, they don't have any policies on this.
I'm not an idiot.
It's just concerning to know that people can be exercising their rights to refuse. And the idea that people can be handcuffed, tricked into closing their eyes, and then having an officer do this.
Doran says he can't find much, if any, case law on anything like this. And he wonders if Sergeant Templeton or other Gilbert officers have done this other times too.
Cody should have said, wait a second, you got me standing on the side of the road. You've taken me out of my private property. You've got me handcuffed and standing here. Why the heck should I trust you with anything else? You want me to close my eyes and tilt my head back? Ain't going to happen, buddy. Where's the supervisor? Where's my phone call? Where's your respect for my rights? Where's your respect for your own rights? Because as you violate my rights, officer, you're violating your own rights and the rights of everybody you love. You're committing this injustice, and when injustice happens anywhere, it happens everywhere to all men, everywhere at all times.
Why? Listen to the body cam.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
No.
That doesn't look like any of your typical patrol cars, does it?
I'm not so concerned whether you're an idiot, officer. I just want you to be sensitized to freedom. It doesn't matter to me what your IQ is. It just matters to me that you're a moral agent, not an immoral agent of government trying to railroad me and ruin my life and make my insurance policy go up and make me have to post bail and then go to court and waste all my time and waste all my resources and waste all my money and waste taxpayers' money. So I don't care if you're an idiot. I don't care if you're low IQ. I don't care if you're the low man on the totem pole. I don't care if you're going to get a raise and a promotion. All I care about is that you're going to be moral right here, right now, to me and to everybody in the future, and that you do the right thing.
Yeah, that's all I do. That's what I do. It's what I teach. This is my job.
Records show Templeton did not mention the, quote, trick in his warrant application to get a blood draw.
So how does he mention it in like the actual written police report?
It's very brief. All he says is a passive nasal sample or something to that effect.
Look at this. Look what it says. During which time I observed 6 of 6 clues to be present. During testing, Cody seemed annoyed with having him complete the test. Well, yeah, any normal person would be annoyed at you if you're trampling on their rights that you're supposed to be protecting. I asked Cody where he was heading back to, at which time he stated he was going to Tempe. When asked where he was coming from, Cody advised me that he came from his girlfriend's house. Stop answering questions. How is where I'm going and where I came from and what I'm doing relevant to this traffic stop? You already said you got me for speeding. I disagree. I'll fight that in court because you're just being dishonest. Just give me the ticket. I don't want to answer any more of your questions. I'll talk to you on my terms, but I'm not answering your questions. Based on Cody's demeanor during the contact and Corey's demeanor, that's all subjective. No further ST testing was conducted. Cody did not wish to provide a breath sample as he continued to deny having consumed any alcoholic beverages. Have you had anything to drink? Not answering that question. Have you had anything to drink, officer? When was the last time you drank anything? What was it? Where were you going? Where were you coming from? What will you be doing in 7 hours? I got plenty of questions for you, but I don't have to answer your questions. Just give me the ticket. Cody admitted that, I asked Cody if his girlfriend lived in behind champions. Cody admitted that she does not. Cody began to argue that I pulled him over for no reason, referred to DUI FST worksheets for additional documentation. It says, while in handcuffs, I captured a passive sample from Cody's nostrils, and the PBT was positive for the presence of alcohol. Stop talking to and obeying police when you don't have to talk to and obey them.
One line, essentially.
Okay, not that, hey, I asked him, I needed to do this one thing, put his, tip his head back, close his eyes, and then actually did another thing.
Yeah, none of that is mentioned.
After the stop, a judge did approve a blood draw, and Mattner was arrested with misdemeanor DUI.
Seems like this officer is worried because he doesn't have any field sobriety tests other than HGN. He doesn't have any admissions.
And I'm the king of England.
So it almost seems like it's his ego that he wants to make sure that he's getting this right, and he will go to any length to do that.
All right, have a seat. Watch your head.
Now, this case is still ongoing, and the defense attorney is raising a constitutional question. If a driver has the right to refuse breath tests, can an officer pull a trick like this? Here's the last thing Gilbert wrote in their statement, quote, as prosecution is still pending, no further comment will be provided regarding this incident. But the defendant's attorney has raised this issue within the case, and the court is yet to rule that a constitutional violation has occurred.
Look at that badge right there. Honor, integrity, courage, professionalism. The Gilbert, Arizona Police Department.
We'll keep an eye on the case. So for now, I'm Investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
All right, guys. So leave your thoughts about this. If I get more information on this, I will pass it along to you. If you get more information, leave it in the comment section. The comment section is engagement, which is what YouTube looks for, and it really helps with the algorithms, just as your subscribe, hit the bell notification, and liking and sharing does. So I appreciate you guys joining. Please leave your comments about this. Love to hear them, and I will see you guys in the next video.